That was how I ministered to the pastor my father sent. Would you believe that the pastor was shocked at my preaching? Why are you laughing?
But I your sermon is enough to get that pastor more converted.
You can say that again.
God will you a crown.
Do you know that I could do better if I choose to work with my dad in the ministry?
What's stopping you now?
His attitude towards me. He hardly pay attention to me, rather always enjoy doing counseling and praying for others.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you know the day I opened my father's suitcase, you know what I saw? What? I saw tickets. My father has bought enough tickets to travel next year to attend crusade. As an only child, while growing up, I never got this fatherly care from my father. My mother she has her own blends, that I know. That was the reason why they sent me abroad to study. So they have time, enough time for their ministry.
My dear, you have chosen to take my life the way I see it. Oh.
Me too. I've taken that decision. I'll give my life to Christ when necessary. Exactly. God help us.
Man, that's my body, man. Shit. Yeah, I got a man right now, so I'll call you by later, right? Okay? Yeah. Hey, man, dear honey, man, you looking good.
Thank you.
You, please, just accept my proposal, man. I'm going to show you how much I care and love you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. I can't get a pastor because I'm marrying one.
Whoever said I'm a pastor? I mean a pastor.
Ferry said you're the heir apparent to your father's cathedral. Huh?
What if I decide not to be born again just because I want to get your love? Come on, babe. Come on.
So you choose not to be a born again because of me?
Yeah, to prove to you how much I care about you, how much I love you, man.
God have mercy on your soul. Just think of what Adam said.
Hey, come on. Look at what the son of a pastor is saying to the daughter of a pastor. Man, the equation is balanced, man.
No, but calm down. That equation is not balanced. It's not balanced at all. Come on.
Come on. You know what?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Your dad's miracle was stretching the K-leg, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, fine. Let's say this way, okay? You go fasting for 100 days. Then you get back to it.
Man, are you out of your mind? So you want me to fast for 400 days? You want to give me an ulcer, man? Damn!
You
Oh,
don't-
Jezebel, man.
Okay,
Damn!
fine,
I don't like that.
Okay, fine. Will you do it one ferry?
Come on, baby. Father is my body now. Father is my body forever, man. I can't do without fatty, man. Then which means you Jezebel, man. Damn!
I am Judas Iscariot, man.
I don't
Get
like
the hell
it,
out of
man.
here.
Walking out of here, man.
Man, that's my dude. That's my dude. That's my nigga. Man, that's my nigga. What's up?
Have you ordered for
I just asked the waiter to give us champagne, spirits. What have you? Just name it. This Texas. This Texas. I spend money. Spend money, Texas. I spend money in Nigeria. You know?
Texas, forget this matter. Forget all this thing.
Man, guy, I couldn't believe myself.
What was that?
Where were those ladies?
Oh, Texas, if I have told you about them, you thought I was joking.
Yes, those girls ass class. A very high class.
Texas, when you say very high class, it's understatement for those girls.
Wow.
If I should tell you what those girls want, you can't believe yourself.
You don't mean it.
See, those girls are daughters of renowned pastors in this country.
Yes.
Look, and they are well connected.
Then tell me something about them. Tell me something. Tell me.
Look, for security reasons, I won't mention any name.
Okay, no problem.
You see, Angel's father was the first pastor to have organized a crusade in this country that was being attended by over 2 million people.
You don't mean it.
Sophia's father is a miracle working pastor.
Jesus.
He has been able to raise 5 dead bodies, which I know.
Serious?
Since his father is a renowned preacher this country has ever had.
Wow.
So you can see they are not your mates.
Jesus. Then why are they like that? Very far from the gospel. They behave as if, you know.
Texas, may I remind you, you are equally far from the gospel because your father is a pastor.
But you know now, of a small congregation, when I do my things on code, Texas do things on code, you know, the guys know what I mean.
Whether on code or not on code, now the same rope tie all of you now. For me, my father is not a pastor, so that prophecy is not going to help me.
You see, I made up my mind. When I get back to Texas, I will stop selling those stuff. I will stop.
You mean you want to stop selling of cocaine?
Yes! I don't want to be able to take my life. Life is good.
That was the decision.
Yes!
Let me have the remains of the cocaine.
For how much?
I thought you said you wanted to stop selling cocaine.
Man, it's money now. I can't give it out for free.
My brother, you never ready with that. The prophecy will kill you and kill that one after the other.
No, if I die, you die with me.
No, point of correction, Texas, if you die alone.
You're my nigga. You're my nigga. When I go there, you go down with me. And that's
Texas,
stuff, you know. know.
I am not your nigga.
Come on, I spent the stuff on you, you know. Come on, this Teza. Waiter!
Jesus.
Let the waiter.
Sometimes I believe you are not the person talking to me.
It is me, this Teza, you know.
Easy. Ah, Angel. How are you doing? I'm fine. I've come to your house several times to check on you, so we spent time together, but I hadn't seen you. Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, I've been with my friends. I just got in this morning. How are you doing? I'm fine, and you? As you can see, I'm just there, like a child without a father. Everyone calls him Papa. Me, I call him Daddy. Prefer those calling him Papa than me calling him Daddy. So what should we do now? I'm just there taking care of myself as usual.
Angel, you are far from the truth. You're far from the truth. You should know that he's a father to all, including you.
No wonder. You see him every day, and I see my father just once in a week. No, what am I even saying? Once in a month, not even once in a week.
But you should understand the fact that he's out there doing God's work. You should know that the harvest is greater and the laborers are few.
Indeed. That was exactly what Sense said. So because the laborers are few, does that mean my father should abandon me? You mean I don't deserve that fatherly care from my father as an only child? Is that what you're telling me?
It seems you've forgotten that you were the children leader before you traveled to America.
Oh please, if you please, tell me all that. That was like ages ago. You know my parents sent me to America. It's not because they care about me or they want me to have the best education. It's because they want to have time for their ministry. Because they want to have time to travel from one country to another. That was why.
That's not true.
That's true.
I guess the grace of your father is what has been keeping you.
If that's the case, let the grace continue to cover me.
Anyway, Angel, I noticed you've not been frequent in service. What has been happening? Hope this is not.
Oh, Ify. It's not like I forbid service. But that's the duty of my father to win me back to faith. In there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're already out of faith?
My dear, do you care to know the life I live back in America? Or do you even care to know about the one I'm living now in Nigeria? You're making the point. And that's the point, sweetheart. Oh, please, let's go inside. You must always annoy someone anytime you come to this house. You will never change. Must you annoy someone?
But Angel, you know this is not